Hi everyone, welcome to Kaptár, which is the coworking space in Budapest. It was nominated the world's 5th top coworking office by Forbes magazine in 2016. They opened in 2012 and they have been expanding ever since. At the moment, they have a capacity to host up to 150 people. I would like to show you around a little bit.
So we opened the space like 7.5 years ago, back in 2012. Our background, founder's background, is organization development, which is a very similar than community development, and that's why we are mainly community-oriented co-working space. We wanted to create a space which is laid back but also professional, a nice mix of a cafe, an office space, and your own living room. Our best hope with this concept was that we'll have a very diverse community. We really wanted to have people from very, very different industries and very different backgrounds, because in this case a very mixed community can really help each other, and really wanted to have very solid community life here, and I'm really pleased that we managed to do that. I do believe one of the big differentiators of Kaptár is that this background and understanding how you can create meaningful situation on events or conversation between strangers. How can you have two people who haven't met to find themselves in a such an involving conversation that they feel really maybe even attached or very, very connected with another person? How you create different formats where you actually have people to talk with each other. That's the magic, or that's our secret sauce.
So I've started in Kaptár 3 months ago, I think. And it has been great. I'm the kind of person who needs to dress up in the morning and go somewhere to work, because that's when I can get shit done. I met a lot of people. There's always just so many faces and so many new faces. I just meet someone new every week, or maybe sometimes even every day. It's super nice to work in a space like this. I made some new business relations. There are so many different professions in this space that you're bound to just bump into someone who you could work with, potentially.
When you gather people, make it really safe, emotionally safe for people, so you're absolutely voluntarily joined in to a community event and you've never been pushed. We keep on receiving this feedback that the team and people who are working here is not just friendly but smiling a lot, and it feels positive energy here, so it feels like a little bit like a very different Hungary, very different Budapest. You can really feel yourself home very quickly. You can really feel yourself, this is your base camp and you belong to this place.
Why I come to Kaptár every day? Look, I enjoy the collaborative workspace. I enjoy the family. Bottom line is the crew that run Kaptár are fantastic. They're always here to help. There's definitely no lack of networking events. Again, friendly conversation. One of my favourites is every Wednesday we have a community lunch. Usually a different topic is selected for that lunch, and it gives you an opportunity to mingle. Some of those topics are a little bit touchy, which makes for a more interesting lunch.
Lately I'm really, really pleased with the fact that what community members are coming up with, and now we are rather co-creating the community life here and not just delivering or providing a community life here. I think it's a big deal and very, very important. I'm really also proud of that. I think it's quite unique in Budapest, definitely, even I think it's unique in most of the world, is that Kaptár is running on renewable energy. So there is a wind plant in the suburbs actually providing us the green energy. So when you switch off the lights or when you work late, charging your computer, you shouldn't feel really bad about the environment because you don't ruin the environment using Kaptár. I believe that we really have high standards in details, so we always developing things that you can say that, come on, this is good, but in many cases good is not enough for us, so we always wanted to have extraordinary things.
So I joined Kaptár about 2 years ago because I was looking for something instead of doing home office. I did home office like 2 months and I started to go crazy. And the reason I stuck around was mainly the community. So I've met amazing guys and girls among the coworkers, and I also really like Aaron and the team and how they are handling everything with their business.
After 4 years of running the operation, basically in this downstairs, that was the Kaptár, the origins of Kaptár. We started on 220 square meters. Then we managed to raise the space, double up the space upstairs. So we rented out the space upstairs and we connected the two spaces. And then we got full again. And we were very lucky that we managed to rent out the space across the street. There was another shopping place. So within, I don't know, 10, 12 steps, you get into another Kaptár. So started with 220 square meters and now we got to 550 square meters. On average, we are roughly on 70% of our capacity. So the good news that those who wanted to join, that there is the moment when you can join. I'm happy now that we can offer and we can welcome new people. And now we have like 100 members. From those guys who just come a couple of days a month to those guys who are here 24/7, working even on Christmas Eve. You know, it's getting so crazy. We have many, like a third of the members are digital nomads and people from abroad. And in summer, sometimes it's even 50-50. And I just realized with we have very nice guys who doing the IT maintenance here, and when our guy wanted to update the systems, he found a really tough job to find the moment when Kaptár is empty, because people are working here sometimes till 3-4 a.m. So I usually say to Imre that I would do the updates in the Monday morning at 6. That's a safe bet that Kaptár will be empty. Otherwise, there's always somebody in the space. Why the name Kaptár? And Kaptár means hive, like the beehive. All the founders we worked usually, many times we work in English, and we got really surprised to find a Hungarian name in 2012. Find a Hungarian name for a co-working space. And then we somehow got to like this idea because a hive is a place where people are moving in and doing something meaningful, but also the connotation tells you that you have the freedom to come and leave anytime, so you're not stuck into this place, you're not depend on this place. This is your place where you're freely get in and get out when you need it.
Well, I have to say I'm convinced about this space being a unique community office. It's kind of like your living room, your office and the cafe blended all together. And I think it's really worth having a look if you're in Budapest. So if you're curious about this community and this office, then come check it out for yourself.